Assalamu alaikum. This is Talk to Farina Najam from Division of Arts and Social Sciences, University of Education, Lower Mall Campus, Lahore. The course title is Advanced Drawing and the course code is 53119. Pointillism Portrait. Dear students, this is a practical topic. First of all, I would like to explain about this topic. Pointillism is an incredible drawing technique that allows you to create a very detailed portrait with only dots. Since you are using dots instead of lines, you don't have to worry about making someone look overly wrinkled or drawing a line wrong. Pointillism or stippling is a simple act of dotting ink onto paper, and you can use it to make a beautiful portrait. How to create a handmade, hand-drawn pointillism portrait. Step 1. Sketch out the head, putting in all of the details for the eye, nose, mouth, hairline, etc. Now that we have the outline, it's time to turn it into an ink by number drawing. Look at your photograph and determine what areas are the blackest black. Draw the shape of that black area on your drawing. Start with mid-range value. Time for the face. At this point, you can decide whether you want a dark background or a light background behind your subject. If the edge of the subject profile is darker, it works best to have a light or white background. Otherwise, their features will merge with the background. If there is more light on the edge of their face, then a darker background will help push them forward at the rear. For this portrait, we choose to leave the background white as the sweater was quite dark. Dot a steady line of dots on the edge of your subject face from hairline to chin. You don't want it to be a solid black line of dots. Ultimately, we are going to blend it into the surrounding flesh, so the lighter you go, the better. Now that you have the profile dotted in, it's time to expand. Begin stippling in the areas that touch the profile line, working the blend in the outer line of ink you drew in the last steps so that it does not look like an outline. Then begin dot in all areas in the face. There will not be many dark areas on the flesh of the face if your subject has a lighter complexion, so begin to dot in the lighter areas, working the dots up to the surrounding pencil lines. The hair of your subject, unlike their face, will contain much darker areas, unless their hair is very light or their skin darker. Really plan out where each dot will be going so that things don't go too dark in one spot. Set your piece upright on your desk and squint your eyes while looking at it. This will help you see the values better. You are looking to see if you have dark enough dots and a wide range of values. If you need to go darker in some areas to push the contrast, go back in with your pen and put in more dots to make the darks as dark as they need to be. Remember, the more contrast, the more visually compelling the piece will be. Now it's time to erase all those pencil lines you drew earlier. This will give you what you look at the finished piece. Sometimes, when you erase the pencil lines, you discover that a few areas get lighter. So, you will want to go in and darken those spots with more dots. Portrait in Pointillism. You can see different dots. Another example. Another example of Pointillism portrait. You can see how to create the portraits with different dots. Now I am giving you the home task to make a portrait drawing in pointillism. Thanks.